Eh, eh, eh. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Flight Simulator, where today we are flying from Salt Lake City, Utah to Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's about almost a 2-hour flight from wheels up, wheels down. So we are not going to waste any more time. We are going to go in, get the checklist out. Yeah. Sorry. I felt like there's something on the side of my head. Okay. Let's come into here.
Battery switches.
Put these on.
External power. On if available. Engine generators. On/fault displayed. Engine bleed air switches.
Engine bleed switches are on.
On. APU master switch. On. APU start. On. APU start.
Let's get the surfaces in. Let's get the jetway
Salt Lake
in.
Ground Delta 29er16, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Wait for availment.
Delta 29er16, the jetway
Salt
is going
Lake
to be
Ground
connected.
Delta 29er16, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft? Salt Lake Ground Delta 29er16, could you please connect the jetway to the
Welcome back to the
aircraft?
stream. I really appreciate it. I'm doing good. And let me turn off this alarm. Okay. Let's come down to here. To... Do I need to do anything in here? I don't think I need to. Okay, let's see. Cruising altitude is going to be flight level 39,500. So 39,500. Let's get that up. Let's get that to 500. Let's set the speed. Set that to about let's say 300 for the time being. We'll do runway heading 340. Turn on these lights. Okay. Let's get baggage
Salt
going.
Lake Ground Delta 29er16, could you please send the baggage?
Delta 29er16 baggage is on the way.
External power. Off. Fuel pumps.
Turn off the
On.
fuel pumps real quick.
Beacon.
Turn on, my bad.
On.
Okay. So that's all we're doing for right now. What else do we need to do? So it looks like V1 speed is going to be 139 knots. And rotation speed is going to be about 141 to 145 knots. We'll go to here, get the text
Salt Lake Ground
instructions.
Delta 29er16 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Delta Delta 2916 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 right using taxiway Hotel 1. Contact tower on 132.65 when ready.
Come on.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 4 right via taxiway Hotel 1 Delta 2916.
Alright. So we got that going in. Well, that's gonna obviously be off, so come down here. What else do we need? Oh, let's see, ground services. Package done. Almost. This guy's just about to pull away. Yep, there he goes. I gotta wait for the fuel truck because those take forever. So, get you in the fuel. Okay. Right side. Oop, my bad. Okay. That should be all the passengers boarded. I'll give it a minute more actually. Hoping the gate agent's doing double time. I'm not saying like as a bad thing, I'm just saying like probably doing double time like, hey, we gotta get this flight going. Okay. Now we'll disconnect the jet
Salt
bridge.
Lake Ground Delta 2916. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Okay, so that's going away. And now we will go to here, start
Press
evaluating.
levers.
Delta 2916
Idle.
pushback request accepted.
Engine mode selector. IGN/start. Engine master 2.
Okay, we just come up here, turn off parking brake. Once you start rolling, I'll kick back power. We'll kick on power.
On. Engine master 1. On.
Okay.
Engines.
Okay. I think that'll be good.
Salt
Let's
Lake Ground
go to
Delta
the right.
2916 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Delta 2916, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. We'll stop.
Salt Lake
Pushback
Ground
right
Delta
here.
2916 requesting the end of pushback.
Delta 2916 request to end pushback received.
Lots of fluffs in quick.
Confirm stabilized.
Okay, there's stabilized.
APU
top.
bleed. Off. APU master switch. Off. Engine mode selector. Normal.
Switch that to normal. Okay. What else do we need up here? Okay. Actually need the taxi lights. Let those off. Okay. Let's get going to the runway. flight ahead of us.
Salt Lake Ground Cessna November 9er 408 Charlie with Sierra ready to taxi IFR. Cessna November 9er 408 Charlie taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 4 left using taxiway Bravo Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready.
Get a little more power going.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 4 left using taxiway Bravo Alpha Alpha 1 Cessna 08 Charlie.
Keep doing this aircraft. There we go. Get another notch of flaps in. I apologize if this is going to be a long stream or a long flight, but I think this is, I'm wanting to branch out to doing longer flights, so I think this would be the best way to do it. Okay, let's keep going down, transition to hotel here, I believe it is. No, we are in hotel. This is hotel 1. Okay. Here's hotel 1. Get this checklist out of here. The last couple flights I've been doing were turn and burns. This one we're gonna wait for like a second and then kick on to full power. Flight attendants cross check. Oh, oh. Is that right? I think that's right. I could be very wrong. I'm not a flight attendant nor a commercial airline pilot. Transfer to
Salt Lake Tower Delta 29er 16 ready at runway tree 4 right straight out departure.
Delta 29er 16 wind comm traffic is Docker TBM 9 on final. Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right.
Oh, never mind. We're going to be doing a turn and burn again.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right Delta 29er 16.
So I'll come up onto here. Get myself lined up. Slow it down a little bit. Not that big of a rush, really. Okay, 3-4 right verified. Up. Our speed is alive, we'll punch it. Alright, let's see here. 70 knots. 80 knots cross check.
Salt Lake Tower Airbus November 1738 X-ray at runway tree 4 right ready for departure IFR to Atlanta.
15,
Airbus November 1738 X-ray hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
rotate. There's the rotation
Hold
speed.
short runway tree 4 right Airbus 38 X-ray. Airbus November 1738 X-ray line up and wait.
Throttle. Landing gear, positive rate gear coming up.
Line up and wait Airbus 38 X-ray.
Taking out the flaps out first.
Delta 29er 16 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
And
Salt Lake Tower
bring
Delta
the rest of the
29er
flaps
16
up.
frequency change. Salt Lake approach Delta 29er 16 is type Airbus A20 in 3 miles north of Salt Lake 6,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake approach. Squawk 4605.
Squawk 4605
Okay,
Delta
there we go.
29er 16.
Turn off auto throttle.
Delta 29er 16 radar contact 3 miles southwest of Kilo Bravo Tango Foxtrot 7,000 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Okay.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Delta 29er 16.
Put you down a little bit.
Delta 29er 16, you're leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Delta 29er 16.
Okay.
Salt Lake Center Delta 29er 16 is type Airbus A20 and 1 miles east of Kilo Bravo Tango Foxtrot 10,100 feet. Request flight following.
Doher 59er 8 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake Center. Squawk 1752. Salt Lake Center Doher November 59er 52 Alpha flight level 360.
There we go.
Doher 22 Lima, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 350.
Take down auto throttle.
Squawk 1752 Delta 29er 16.
Doher November
Continue
59er
climb.
52 Alpha Salt Lake Center radar contact continue. Delta 29er 16 radar contact 6 miles east of Kilo Bravo Tango Foxtrot 10,500 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 92. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet Doher 59er 8.
Roger Delta 29er 16.
Doher 59er 8 descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Speed should be set. Yep.
Delta 29er 16 contact Salt Lake approach on 128.6. Good day.
Alright. On 128.6.
128.6 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye. Salt Lake approach Delta 29er 16 14,000 feet.
Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 radar contact continue. Delta 29er 16 contact Salt Lake Center on 135.775. Good day.
Alright.
135.775 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye. Salt Lake Center Delta 29er 16 15,700 feet.
Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2 radar contact continue. Climb and maintain flight level 350 Doher 9er 6 Sierra.
Might do.
Salt Lake
Yeah,
Center
let's do
Delta
IFR.
29er 167 miles southeast of 15 Uniform Tango. Request IFR to Minneapolis, ready to copy.
Delta 29er 16 is cleared to Minneapolis Airport as filed. Squawk 1752. Climb and maintain flight level 290 Daher 28 Papa.
Sorry, squawk code.
Daher 6904 climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Got it.
Delta 29er16 cleared to Minneapolis Airport is filed. Squawk 1752.
Delta 29er16 read back correct. Radar contact flight level 185. Turn left heading 055 for Zoom on navigation descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Okay, let's get down to 13.
Turn left heading 055 for Zoom on navigation descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Delta 29er16.
Delta 29er16 contact center on 127.7. Good day.
Going to 127.7 Delta 29er16.
Now we're dropping down.
Center Delta 29er16 is at flight level 200 descending 13,000 feet.
Delta 29er16 center radar contact continue. Delta 29er16 climb and maintain flight level 250.
Oh, there we go.
Climb and
250.
maintain flight level 250 Delta 29er16.
Delta 29er16 climb and maintain flight level 370.
250.
Climb and maintain flight level 370 Delta 29er16.
Never mind, we'll go to
Delta
37.
29er16 climb and maintain flight level 400.
Holy crap! Slow
Climb and
down the
maintain flight level
instructions, people.
400 Delta 29er16.
Airbus 66 Charlie climb and maintain flight level 320.
I was gonna say, like,
Daher 233 contact Salt Lake Center on
Okay.
124.35. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 320 Airbus 66 Charlie.
keep the speed.
124.35 Daher 233. Goodbye. Center Airbus November 9er 833 Foxtrot is passing flight level 205, climbing flight level 270. Airbus November 9er 833 Foxtrot center radar contact. Continue to use air.
What the heck? Oh. There we go. Turn off the seatbelt signs. That's good. 340 knots. 340 knots. Yeah, that'll be a good speed. You know what? Hang on one sec.
Center Daher November 189er 6 Sierra flight level 350. Daher November 189er 6 Sierra center radar contact. Continue.
Okay. Yeah, this chair feels weird. Swapped on my chair real quick.
Boeing 43 Foxtrot contact Salt Lake Center on 124.35. Good day. Center Daher November 74694 is at flight level 205, climbing flight level 310. Daher November 74694 center radar contact. Continue. Daher 456 climb and maintain flight level 280. Center Daher November 3062 Charlie flight level 320. Daher November 3062 Charlie center radar contact. Continue to Papa Delta Tango.
Alright, how's everybody doing tonight?
Overspeed.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 Daher 456.
Overspeed. 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 overspeed, overspeed, overspeed,
Alright.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Docker 681 climb and maintain flight level 300.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Go to 325 knots.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, Docker 681.
How far out are we?
overspeed, overspeed,
How are we overspeeding?
overspeed, overspeed, overspeed,
Oh, put it down to
Overspeed.
315
Overspeed.
knots.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Delta 29er 16 contact Salt Lake Center on 124.35.
Alright.
Good day.
124.35 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye. Salt Lake Center Delta 29er 16 is at flight level 300, climbing flight level 400.
Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake Center radar contact. Continue.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Dollar
overspeed,
27
Oh,
Papa
fine, you're
contact
going to
center on 127.7.
overspeed,
300 knots.
Good day.
You can't make up your mind.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
127.7 Dollar 27 Papa.
overspeed,
Goodbye.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Turn off
overspeed,
these.
overspeed,
Dollar 3 Alpha traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 320 Dollar TBM 9. Report them in sight. Dollar 83 Tango traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 320 Dollar TBM 9. Report them in sight. Dollar 653 traffic is 12 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 310 Dollar TBM 9. Report them in sight.
overspeed,
Dollar 653 traffic is 12 o'clock 1 mile at flight level 310 Dollar TBM 9.
overspeed,
Report them in sight.
overspeed,
Oh, for.
overspeed, overspeed,
Dollar
overspeed,
3 Alpha traffic alert.
overspeed,
6 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level 320 Dollar TBM 9.
overspeed,
Report them in sight.
overspeed,
There.
overspeed,
Put it under 300 knots.
Dollar 83 Tango have the Dollar TBM 9 in sight.
There. You stop screaming at me now?
Dollar 653 traffic in sight.
Jeez.
Dollar 3 Alpha have the traffic.
Oh, the sun's killing me. Wooey. Yeah, it switches to.
overspeed,
That is so dark. What's storm look like? Whoa. Good thing I'm flying above this.
Delta 29er 16 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 310 Dollar TBM 9. Report
That's
them in
taking
sight.
here.
Delta 29er 16 have the Daher TBM 9 in sight.
Dollar Tree 1 hotel traffic is 6 o'clock 1 mile at flight level
What?
345 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight.
Okay. That's good, man.
Dollar Tree 1 hotel have the Airbus A320N in sight.
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Why did he go up to
Overspeed.
200?
overspeed, 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 overspeed,
Didn't tell you to go over the high of speed. I told you to go to 280 knots, not 285. My gosh. How is there a storm like this high up in the air? Well, never mind.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. $77 Yankee.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Let's turn this guy off. Tired of him already. Got somewhat of a little more
Descend
time
and
to go.
maintain 14,000 feet. $77 Yankee.
Let's see.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I'm not even overspeeding it.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I'll put
Overspeed.
265.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Just make you knock it off.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Jeez. Keep the climb going. Let's do 1,500 feet per second.
Delta 2916, please expedite your climb flight level 400.
I'm trying. All right.
Delta 2916, contact Salt Lake Center on 128.35.
I'll turn that off.
Good day.
128.35 Delta 2916. Goodbye. Salt Lake Center Delta 2916 is passing flight level 375 climbing flight level 400.
Delta 2916, Salt Lake Center radar contact. Continue.
Gotta keep it going. Got to keep it going. Going up to 40,000 feet. My plane will let me. Increase speed, I guess, to 270. Guess I'm gonna help it. Drop this down to, I guess, 1,500 feet per second. Turn on auto throttle again. Come on, increase speed.
Gunfighter 616, contact Salt Lake Center on 124.35.
Where's
Good day.
Gunfire. Oh, fighter.
Going to 124.35, Gunfighter 616.
Call sign. Let's see what that's for. What's an Apache doing here? Alright. Guess I'll just do live weather.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay, anything over this.
$52 November, you're 32 miles southwest.
Okay, here we go.
Descend and maintain 9,500 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway, 22 approach.
250 miles
Dollar
of
86
knots.
Zulu, you are 32 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 9,500 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway, 22 approach. Dollar 59er Golf, descend and maintain flight level 330. Bullet 616, descend and maintain flight level 360. Airbus 15 Victor, descend and maintain flight level 260.
Mamma mia.
$90 Delta traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 300 TBM 9. Report them in sight.
Let's see. Yeah.
$90 Delta have the TBM 9 in sight. $38 uniform, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Down to 250 knots.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Just to make this thing happy.
Descend and maintain flight level 240. $38 uniform. $38 uniform have the traffic.
Get that message out to the flight attendants or something. Okay, let's see here. Let me clear that out. Flight plan. Check my chats real quick as well. What are these the same? Okay, let's see here. Let's do standby to just turn that on and off. So, Foxtrot Lima 400. Entry out of range. Okay, let's try. Try that. Nope, okay. Well, I tried. Clear that.
Delta
Clear.
29er 16, contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25. Good day.
Alright.
133.25 Delta 29er16. Goodbye. Salt Lake Center Delta 29er16 flight level 400.
Delta 29er16 Salt Lake Center radar contact continue.
Okay. Let's continue this. And it's dark out. Okay. Turn that to there. Let's turn that off. Where's the dome lights at? Seatbelt signs back on for now. Okay, there we go. There's that down. That hurts the eyes. Turn that down a little bit. There. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's in the live chat, but I think it's good to hear from me asking that every once in a while. So let's ask that, see how everybody's doing. Not looking how dark it got. Get that bright.
Boeing 9er tree climb and maintain flight level 230. Salt Lake Center Daher November 64104 flight level 320. Daher November 64104 Salt Lake Center radar contact. Continue to CARTR. Delta 29er16 contact Denver Center on 132.1.
Oh, never mind. There's
Good
Delta
day.
Center. Get a map pack.
132.1 Delta 29er16. Goodbye. Denver Center Delta 29er16 flight level
Hey,
400.
there's Denver right there.
Delta 29er16 Denver Center radar contact continue.
Salt Lake Center go. See, there's like a map layout of these. Okay. Let me just put the I'm doing good. How are you doing? Alright, sleep back inside. I'm doing really, really well today. I actually do have the F-22 Raptor in here. Currently not flying it
Romeo, you are 300 feet above your assigned
doing
altitude.
commercial flights right now.
Descend and maintain flight level 280.
Maybe this weekend I'll do a
Daher 2
fire
Victor,
jet
contact Salt Lake
flight.
Center on 133.25. Good day. Going to 133.25 Daher 2 Tree Victor. Descend and maintain flight level 280 Airbus 907 Romeo.
Let's see here.
Delta 29er 16 contact Denver Center on 135.6. Good day.
135.6 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye. Denver Center Delta 29er 16 flight level 400.
Delta 29er 16 Denver Center radar contact continue.
And that. There you go. Okay, we're 608 nautical miles out. Flying steadily. Going to do this and place the pin message.
Daher 04 Echo descend and maintain 6,900 feet.
And I'm going to do the same one here.
Descend and maintain 6,900 feet. Daher
Switch up that
04
one.
Echo.
Okay. Unshamefully plug both my streaming platforms. Well, platforms that I stream on.
Daher
Correction.
88 November descend and maintain flight level 260.
Let's see here.
Descend and maintain flight level 260 Daher 88 November.
Let me take this out to 320. Kick that out.
Denver Center Daher November 50524 flight level 300. Daher 12 Foxtrot climb and maintain flight level 310. Daher November 50524 Denver Center radar contact. Continue to Cuska.
Just gotta watch out for my call
Climb
sign
and
here.
maintain flight level tree 10 Dahmer 12 Foxtrot.
So my engine's looking good. Fuel's looking good. Alright. Oh. Smack the button on my joystick here. Okay, let's see here. Looks like here in a few we're gonna
Denver Center Taproom 4161 flight level tree 10.
possibly change my
Taproom
heading.
4161 Denver Center radar contact continue.
So I just gotta be ready for that turn if it's gonna make me. Well, no. I don't think it should.
Dahmer 62 Papa traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 20 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight. Dahmer tree 04, you are 64 miles east. Descend and maintain flight level 180. Expect ILS runway tree approach by a Delta Delta Yankee 19er tree radial 29er DME arc cleared to Delta Delta Yankee. Dahmer tree 04, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Airbus tree 1 traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 40 Dahmer TBM 9. Report them in sight.
There.
Dahmer tree 04, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Airbus tree 1 traffic in sight. Dahmer 62 Papa traffic in sight. Dahmer 12 Foxtrot contact Denver Center on 126.5. Good day. Going to 126.5 Dahmer 12 Foxtrot.
Waiting for my call sign if they're gonna call me. Excuse me. This flight is. I mean, do you want me to fast forward it?
Cessna November
I can.
7085 November cleared to Charlie Oscar 48 Airport is filed.
Let me just do.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure is 135.6
Let's
block
get to approach.
0667.
So we gotta mute the audio. Desktop audio, don't worry. There.
Good day.
Holy hello.
Going to 127.1 Delta 29er16.
Cessna 45 Golf traffic in sight.
Minneapolis Center Delta 29er16 is passing 4,300 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Some lights out here.
Delta 29er16, Minneapolis Center altimeter 29er.92 radar contact. Continue to HAPTN.
Like a what?
Cessna 00 Zulu traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 5,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 77 Papa, you are 29er miles northeast. Descend and maintain 3,900 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 30 approach. Cessna 00 Zulu, descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Cessna 77 Papa, climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Well, let me just do this.
Minneapolis Center Delta 29er16 would like to cancel IFR.
Delta 29er16 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain via...
Holy.
Minneapolis approach Delta 29er16 is type Airbus A320 and 12 miles southeast of 1
Fly
Delta
over
6
here.
3,900 feet. Request flight following.
Let's get some speed
Delta
going.
29er16 Minneapolis approach. Squawk 7557.
Squawk 7557 Delta 29er16.
Delta 29er16 radar contact 12 miles southeast of 1 Delta 6 3,800 feet. Altimeter
Oh,
29er.92. Cessna 579er contact center on 135.0. Good day.
Roger Delta 29er16.
Alright.
135.0 Cessna 579er. Goodbye.
There. Give me on that.
Cessna 47 uniform contact Minneapolis
Not
approach on
using that far out.
121.2. Good day.
Put it there.
121.2 Cessna 47 uniform. Goodbye. Minneapolis approach Cessna November 1218 Lima 6,500 feet. Cessna November 1218 Lima Minneapolis approach altimeter 29er.92 radar contact continue.
Minneapolis Center. Not what I need. Where's the airport at? Probably still too far out. Turn a little bit this way.
Cessna 18 Lima contact Minneapolis approach on 134.7. Good day. One 134.7 Cessna 18 Lima. Goodbye.
I think after a certain amount of
Minneapolis approach Cessna November 09er 535 IFR to 48 Mike November ready to copy.
no.
Cessna November 09er 535 is cleared to 48 Mike November Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.905 squawk 7427. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Why the heck would clearance be voided from 30 minutes from now? For the
Cessna November 090535, cleared to 48 Mike November Airport is filed. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure is 133.7 squawk 7427. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Cessna 535, readback correct. Good day.
these belts are on.
Minneapolis approach Cessna November 3004 Bravo, 5,300 feet. Cessna November 3004 Bravo Minneapolis approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue. Cessna 15 Lima traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 4,800 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Nope, nothing nearby.
Minneapolis approach Cessna November 508 Hotel 4,700 feet. Cessna November 508 Hotel Minneapolis approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue. Cessna 08 Hotel traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 5,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Minneapolis approach Cessna November 039er 725,600 feet. Cessna November 039er 72 Minneapolis approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue.
Let's get a little higher up.
Cessna 15 Lima have the traffic. Cessna 08 Hotel have the traffic.
There. Going up so I can get some more speed in here. Like crawling in here. There's, turn that on. See if we can bring this up more.
Cessna 15 Lima contact Minneapolis approach on 121.2. Good day.
Why did that just turn off?
Going to 121.2 Cessna 15 Lima. Cessna 08 Hotel traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 5,300 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
There we go.
Report them in sight.
Minneapolis approach Delta 29er16. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Okay.
Delta 29er16 Minneapolis approach. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
Should
Cleared
be
through Bravo airspace Delta 29er16.
Minneapolis approach Cessna November 1051 Sierra 5,300 feet. Cessna November 1051 Sierra Minneapolis approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue.
There it is.
Minneapolis Tower Delta 29er16 is 26 miles west 7,500 feet with Oscar to land.
Oh yeah.
Delta 29er16 Minneapolis Tower. Altimeter 29er.902 wind calm enter left downwind runway 30 left.
Fly left downwind runway 30 left Delta 29er16.
Okay, we gotta drop it down now. Whoa. I think I just made everybody in the back just spill their drinks. And again. to 1800. Okay. There's the traffic pattern. I just realized I was flying with my spoilers half up. I'm like, why am I not getting any airspeed? That would be why. Kicking out your flaps in.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I know I'm overspeeding.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
At all.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Be quiet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Bring that back up for now. Bring this down and in our left turn. Well, no, right turn, my bad. Holy. I'm still overspeeding this aircraft. I'm not overspeeding, I'm flying way faster than what I'm supposed to, under 10,000 feet. I can't go over 250 knots under 10,000 feet.
$2,500.
Let's get some more speed in here. Oh, I'm still too fast. Dropping off your flaps down, I guess.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
I know I'm overspeeding.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
There. You hop in now, plane? You stupid plane. Okay. Let's get the rudder back on. Let's gain some more speed before I stall out of the sky.
Minneapolis Tower Cessna November 69er 1901 is 1 mile east 1,100 feet with Oscar to land. Cessna November 69er 1901 Minneapolis Tower. Altimeter 29er.902 wind calm fly left traffic runway 30 right.
Sorry, buddy, you're gonna be after me. I'm coming in to land.
Enter left traffic runway 30 right Cessna 1901.
Speed this up a little bit. So I'm not stalling out of the sky. Turn a little bit more in. I want to try to make this a nice landing as I can.
$1,000.
Delta 29er 16 wind calm clear to land runway 30 left.
Alright, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 30 left Delta 29er 16.
this down a little bit more. Don't need to be going that fast. Drop this down. Getting the left turn. Slow down even more. Actually, it's speed up a little bit. Drop a notch of flaps down. Level out. Now we're on base for final. Drop gear.
Cessna 191 wind calm caution. The Airbus A320 landing runway 30 left. Cleared to land runway 30 right.
Tower's pretty much just told him, like, watch out.
Cleared to land runway 30 right, Cessna 1901.
Go too fast again. Let's get another notch of flaps in.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I know, I know, I know. I'm overspeeding, I know. Doing something I don't know. In this left turn again. Let's stall out, so we need more power. Throttle again. Let's go full flaps. Alright, here we go. Turning to final.
Overspeed.
Too fast. Okay. Sharpen it so
1,000.
nice and easy. Oh, this is looking perfect. This might be the smoothest landing I've done in this plane. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Hoping to do a smooth landing in a A320 Neo, because I don't think I've ever been able to make a
500.
smooth landing in a plane like this.
$500. $400. $300.
Alright, here we go.
$200. 100. 60, 50, 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Yeah. Doing reverse. Okay. And make the center line.
Delta 29er 16, turn next taxiway.
Alright. I completely forgot my landing lights. Turn on those.
Cessna 19er 1 exit runway when able.
Is the Cessna liner right behind me? What the heck? What kind of flights have you been on? I mean, then again, I have been on a 717.
Cessna 19er 1 contact ground on 121.8. Minneapolis Airport information, Oscar 121.8 Cessna 19er 1.
I mean, I was on a 717 going to Virginia
Delta
once,
29er 16 contact ground on 121.8.
and that hurt.
121.8 Delta 29er 16.
Let's see.
Goodbye. Minneapolis ground Delta 29er 16 taxi to the gate. 121.8 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye.
Minneapolis ground Cessna November 69er 19er 1 taxi to parking. Cessna November 69er 19er 1 taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Papa Tree Papa Quebec.
Taxiing to gate 79er via taxiway Alpha 8 Alpha cross runway 22 Bravo Charlie Charlie 5 Delta 29er 16. 121.8 Delta 29er 16. Goodbye.
Taxiing to General Aviation.
I was like, he's the shot, like, he's coming in front of me. Didn't realize it was me. Let me just. Let's get some speed in. So as I was saying, I was on a 717 going to Virginia, and when we landed, no, it wasn't to, no, yeah, it was to, yeah, it was to Virginia. We landed, and that landing was so hard. It actually hurt it actually hurt when we landed. I was like, my butt hurts. I was like, what? I was like, why did you guys land this hard? I mean, in my opinion, you don't have to slam out on the ground. Okay, when we get this to the gates, I'm gonna do a free flight, and I might actually fly the F-14 Tomcat. I like that plane. Alright, there's the gate. Couldn't think of the word there for a second.
Delta 29er 16, hold position, caution other traffic.
What traffic it?
Hold position Delta 29er 16.
Is it really for this thing again?
Delta 29er 16,
Yep.
continue taxi.
Roger Delta 29er 16.
Man, it always gets me on those. Always gets me with the freaking buses and ground vehicles.
Delta 29er 16, hold position, caution other traffic.
What was it this
Delta
time?
29er 16, continue taxi.
Hold position Delta 29er 16.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I just hey, tell me when, man. One more. Okay. Get the jetway connected.
Minneapolis ground Delta 29er 16. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
And then I'm going to cut power.
Delta 29er 16, the jetway is going to be connected.
Thank you. Alright. Engines are off.
Minneapolis ground Airbus November 02080 Sierra requesting pushback. Airbus November 02080 Sierra pushback request accepted.
Huh. Nice. Very nice. Take the main menu. Let's give me an F-14. I had to mute my desktop audio because the last couple times he's heard the loading sound, the song that they use for when it's like ready to fly. It's been flagging me every time, so I'm like, I'm not chancing it. No more chancing. But the question is, where should I fly from and where should I fly to in the F-14? Okay. Let's go with this plane. Actually, let's go from does anybody in the chat have a suggestion where I should fly to, or Or where should I fly from? What the heck? Huh. Let's do this as well. Let's do a Q&A in this stream. And then I'll take a look. Let's see here. Let's do hill for this. Put me at the ramp, I should say. And then San Antonio. That's right over here. Actually, should I do the F? No, let's do the F-22. Let's get the Raptor out. Let's see what we got here. You know what? Oh, there's the strip. Las Vegas Strip. Let's do. Let's just do Vegas, I guess. Have them halt commercial flights or something. Alright, let's fly again. The F-22 Raptor is the 5th gen air superiority aircraft. Oh yeah. Never mind, it looks like he's just bring me on the runway. Okay. ground. Straight out.
Hill ground AF027 ready to taxi departing straight out with Echo.
AF027 taxi to and hold short of runway 14 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 127.15 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 14 via taxiway Alpha AF027.
Wind calm, departing straight out approved.
Alright,
Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
let's see if my controls are right. Yep. Oh yeah. This is 2020. I have tried 2024 with my controls and it just goes all over the place. Like, I don't know what's going on with my controls. Oh, this sucks. That's why I don't fly the 22. It doesn't like to work sometimes. No, I got the F-35. Let's fly that. We'll fly the 35. Because the 22 doesn't want to cooperate with me for some reason. I mean, they're Thrustmaster, but yeah, I'll probably have to rebind them. Oh, the F-35 is up here, I think. Nope, the A-10's right there. F-35s are here. Ooh. Should I do the 35A, B, or C? That's the question now. Holy. Should I do the C, like the A, B, or C? Because that is a good question now. What's the difference? So F-35A is the Air Force variant. The B is the short takeoff and landing, or I can hover. The C is the carrier variant. So it's like the beefier landing gear. Oh, what's my favorite game? So I also got, at the same time, I got a Q&A as well on the stream. My favorite game is obviously Flight Sim, a couple VR games, and Minecraft are the two big ones for me. But anyways, so 35. Let's do the B. So the B variant. We will do from hill to this is run St. George. Let's run Cedar City. Be like, yeah, we're getting all. Let's do St. George. Just be like, yeah, coming in the land with a fighter jet. Oh, 3 minutes? No, I don't want to do another hour. Let's get that out of there. Yeah, and also the F-35 is slower than the F-22. Well, let's just take it flying, see what happens. Let's do it that like that. Oops, sorry. Alright, here we go. Let's cover this.
Parking brake. Parking brake.
Don't need no parking brake. I'll lift this up. Oh. Hold that. There we go.
Delta 2916, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Hill Tower Delta 2916 frequency change. Salt Lake Center Delta 2916 is type 2 miles northeast of Hill 8,300 feet. Request flight following.
Delta 2916, Salt Lake Center. Squawk 2544.
Wow.
Dollar Tree 6 Hotel, contact Salt Lake Center on 127.7. Good day.
Squawk 2544 Delta 2916.
Delta 2916 radar contact 3 miles east of Hill 13,100 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Delta 2916.
Delta 2916 contact approach on 121.1. Good day.
Salt Lake Center Delta 2916. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Delta 2916 Salt Lake Center. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
Afterburners on.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Delta 2916.
Just freaking out. Whoa. Going 7 now. County.
Delta 29er16 is 11 miles east, 14,600 feet with echo for touch and go.
Delta 29er16 Hill Tower. Altimeter 29er.92, wind calm, fly left base runway tree 2.
Enter left base runway tree 2 Delta 29er16.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
I don't know about flight controls. Fall out the sky, feel it.
Delta 29er16, wind calm, clear touch, and go left traffic runway tree 2.
I forgot about my call sign.
Cleared for touch and go runway tree 2 Delta 29er16.
Oh, things get funny. Throttle. So 75%. Realistically 80%. final, just like cut power. Maybe. Oh, that was with that. That was just idle it. Count. And I'm falling out of the sky. Pitched. Yeah, keeping those pitched so we can get landing gears good. Oh, whoa. Alright. Taking off again. Gear up.
Tower Delta 29er16, cancel landing intention.
Delta 29er16, your cancellation is received.
Alright. Door inverted.
Cessna 11 Zulu, contact approach on 121.1. Good day. Tree Hotel, contact Salt Lake Center on 119.95. Good day. Delta 47 Echo climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Delta November 64 Tree 2, Quebec, Salt Lake Center radar contact continue. Salt Lake Center, Delta November 90908 Bravo is passing 5,100 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Delta November 90908 Bravo, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue. Salt Lake Center, Boeing November 4090 Sierra is at 5,000 feet, climbing 12,000 feet. Boeing November 4090 Sierra, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue.
There we go. Oh.
Airbus 59er Tango, contact Salt Lake Center on 119.95. Good day.
Let's see what this looks like outside.
Going to 119.95 Airbus 59er Tango. Delta 11 Sierra descend and maintain
Salt Lake approach Delta 29er 16 5,700 feet.
Delta 29er 16 Salt Lake approach altimeter 29er.92 radar contact continue.
Engine.
Where's the power switch on you? Oh, there it is. Oh. Power switch. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time. See ya. How do I end these streams again?